gentlemen of YouTube. I'm Jake here on the light. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, by the way. I really appreciate all you folks engaging with the content, liking the videos especially. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of you subscribing. Welcome new subscribers and new viewers to my channel. We cover stocks, news, crypto here, and today gonna talk about cryptocurrency, coins, and the stuff that we're looking at outside the stock market, and even like what's going on a little bit with inflation, what I think about all that. I do just want to touch base on the news a little bit and start off as well, just noting that the push for the boosters is still on, and it's kind of scary as we're seeing employers starting to kind of have an implied push with the boosters. I know with my girlfriend's situation that I've talked about is she was injured by the vaccine, quite a long road to recovery as well, and she is feeling a lot better, but still it has lingering effects, and her work's already talking about the booster, but because the medical professionals wouldn't even acknowledge it as a vaccine related reaction, and her work and lots of people aren't sympathetic to people who are injured by the vaccine, and just view them as anti-vax even though we've had the vaccine. They're pushing it, and it's an implied push. It's unconstitutional, but it's happening. So keep up the fight for freedom. Keep spreading the news and articles from sources that talk about these things, and don't just be quiet as bad things happen around you. Speak up and be kind to your fellow humans. Now, let's go ahead and get right into what I want to talk about today. We're going to jump into the browser and look at what's going on with blockchain and crypto as well as silver. And I want to talk about that a little bit today. And here is a nice little coin. And, I know we usually talk about DeFi coins on this channel, but this is a good old-fashioned Morgan dollar. It's a 1921, nice and shiny. That is about 1 troy ounce right here. And this is definitely something that I think is pretty nice. I mean, silver is pretty nice, especially if inflation gets bad. I think it's quite crazy when you look at the prices of silver that we'll examine as well against the rising inflation. It looks like maybe it's even a little undervalued, got all kinds of uses, and it's a hard asset, something that you can hold on to, hold with your hands, and might come in handy if things go sour. And that being said, let's get right into it here. We see news about inflation. Will inflation push us from pandemic to recession? Some people saying don't expect old school inflation. And a lot of people are still downplaying inflation, but it's been quite bad already. We see record inflation. Your gas is more expensive. Your groceries are more expensive. Your dollar's worth less, and it might continue to get bad, while at the same time, silver, which can be used in everything from electric vehicle batteries to medicine to, glass coating LED chips, nuclear reactors, solar panels, RFID chips, all that stuff. It has not risen with the inflation. And so this is one of those things where, I see arbitrage. And this is not financial advice, by the way. Don't go doing anything with your money, buying, selling, or making financial decisions based on what I say on the channel. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm just talking about what I see. I see that inflation has been going up and up and up, like to my face, if it was from down here as the US dollar, while silver hasn't really gone up much, actually even gone down a little bit over the last 10 years. But at the same time, we're starting to see even a dip, over 6 months, but maybe a positive trend year to date, over 1 year, still not so good. So I'm thinking, though, that maybe this is something that is a good hedge, and it's got a lot of uses. So it's not just a hedge against inflation, but maybe an undervalued industrial material and technological material. Now, also, we've got a lot going on in the DeFi space. I want to talk about Shibnobi and my favorite little coin, Froge coin here, as well as Shiba Inu. Touching base on these coins, and what we're seeing is, it's been a rocky road here for a lot of crypto, Shiba Inu included. We see Bitcoin looking good over the day, actually, maybe starting to rise, but flat over 5 days. A bit of a downtrend over the month, mostly flat. Looks like it's taken quite a dip and crashed a lot since its highs in early November. But we see a lot of development in blockchain, Samsung getting involved. Well, we see Grayscale shuffling its DeFi index, adding Flex's AMP, that's a Bitcoin payment processor, and all kinds of stuff going on. And then there's all these projects in DeFi, and I'm watching these little coins with lots of zeros and low market caps. Something like this, with liquidity of $1 million, charitable partners as well. This coin here that aims to reforest the world and ecologically detrimented areas with One Tree Planet, as well as protecting the rainforests and indigenous communities that own land in the rainforest with Rainforest Foundation US. I mean, the partnerships are legit. They already have some eco donations from their old partnership with the last token, but they're launching this new ERC20 contract, and it's not out yet, so don't let this fool you. This is not a fully launched project yet, but already got a lot of volume, a pretty good volume actually over 24 hours. The roadmap coming soon, and basically they use taxes to give holders reflections, which is like interest or a dividend in cryptocurrency, and then 1% for all buys and 1% for all sells. That's going to be collected in a donation wallet and used to fund the charitable partnerships to plant trees, save the forests, and your wallets too with Frogex. That's kind of the motto there. Right now, I know it's trading paused on Whitebit. You could still trade for the old Froge token on Uniswap though. There's a lot of interesting information here. Docs are there. We got charts if you want to check it out on Dex Tools. It's taking a minute to load there, but this is definitely something that doesn't have a whole lot of volume yet. It's not really very well known. There's only like 900 something people in the Telegram chat, but definitely something that I'm watching. This is something that's not only maybe a great investment for traders and holders of the coin, but that aims to make a huge difference in saving the world by planting trees and reforesting. And then, we've got Shiba Inu, where I wanted to point out that it's fallen a lot from its peak, but there is so much bullish sentiment surrounding Shiba Inu still that it is insane. And there's this gaming element to it right now that is a play to earn kind of game and all that. A lot of people saying it's still going to run in 2022. And, considering what it's done already with these kinds of returns, it's insane to even think that it would run a lot higher past this all-time high, but who knows? And, then there's projects like Shibnobi or Shinja. This project's a community project that is actually kind of also going to be on the site to mask, and kind of something new, though, where they're actually creating their own blockchain, a multi-chain swap, the Dojo swap, that's already been showing in a demo, and that's kind of going to be something that might compete with Uniswap. And you see all this innovation happening in the Ethereum arena, especially with new ERC20 tokens and upgrades in Ethereum. And this token here has so many zeros and still low market cap of only like 400 mil. And so this is kind of something where if you just look at the price, it's insane, where that is the price. Look at how many zeros there are. It's insane. And so to think of this just dropping some zeros and, doing something innovative and maybe actually reaching that kind of bull thesis is incredible to think about. So I'm watching Shibnobi as well because it's innovative. And again, reflections. This one has good reflections as well. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Now, if you look at this one here, it took a huge run up, looked like it was done here. Big run up. Right now, here's the dip, it looks like, and definitely a new project, only been in existence since November. And so we'll continue watching what's going on with this, as well as, Shiba is kind of a meme coin index, but definitely I want to pay attention to what's going on as well with Froge Finance. I'll show you the chart while we're here to end the video. This is just an exciting project to me because the community is amazing, and it's the world's first real eco DeFi token, and they've got those serious charitable partnerships, as well as a real nonprofit foundation
incorporated in the Dutch Chamber of Commerce that's backed by a doxed fellow as well, Casper Ripken. And so it's quite an exciting thing to see the Froge coin just kind of development going. They live stream the development as well and the coding, so it's amazing to watch. Really a cool community, the most transparent community that I've ever seen in DeFi, even more so in most cases than Shibnobi, which is quite transparent, and just scraping what I think looks like bottom barrel prices right now. So, I'd hope to see it break this new all-time high with the new launch of Frogex. Looks like they're poised to do so with a nice new website. They've just got to get that token launched. I know there's a lot of innovative stuff going on with the contract that was built in-house. Incredible development team as well, and a lot of hard work going into this. So we'll keep watching what's going on. I'm definitely getting more excited about DeFi than stocks. Not to say that I'm not going to follow stocks, and the stock market isn't also somewhere with a lot of innovation and good stuff going on. But I think especially with the idea of inflation or hyperinflation, that the DeFi and in this case, eco DeFi revolution, it's quite enticing. And that was just a nice little tidbit about silver I wanted to talk about as well in the video. Now I hope you do appreciate this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I will see you again in the next video. So stay tuned. And thanks again for watching.